Hey, response review: Twin tornadoes, Nebraska, June 16th, 2014. And, coming on here as a minister of the gospel and just explaining why is the weather the way it is, earthquakes, wars, rumors of wars, tornadoes, etc. And what does the Bible have to say about that? And the Bible's very clear that it says there will be earthquakes, wars and rumors of wars. And what that basically means is when you see the multiplicity, or when you see simultaneously more earthquakes happening than at any other time or period in the history of time, or more wars happening. Now, there's always been wars. A war could be 2 versus 6 for Africa, but basically there are more wars taking place simultaneously, and more earthquakes, tornadoes, and just very inclement weather, and the earth is basically groaning and waiting for the manifestation of God. I mean, it's just gotten whacked out, to be honest with you. And what should be our posture right now, and certainly those people that, they experience these earthquakes, they didn't get up that day thinking that would be their last day on the earth. So certainly make sure your life is covered and submitted and surrendered to the Lordship of God and Jesus Christ, period. End of story. Now I can see all the comments. I don't care anyway. You didn't put me here. You can't take me away. But the reality, friends, is God loves you. God's got a plan for your life. Really, the plan of God is that He desires to be in the center of our heart. And the only way He can have that plan fulfilled is He has to have an invitation. God will never make you serve Him. God didn't create robots so you can accept Him out of obedience or reject Him out of disobedience. In other words, we control the doorknob to our heart. And once you open your heart to Christ, He will come in with His great grace, mercy, compassion, kindness. Most of all, His unconditional love. And the Bible's so clear about the love of God. It says in the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16, "For God so loved the world, He gave His only Son, that if you would receive Christ, you'd never perish, you'd have everlasting life." And God desires no one to perish. He wants us all to have that insurance that when we all do finally take our last breath, we can and we will make heaven our home. And the only way we can have that is by having a life surrendered, submitted to the Lordship of Jesus. And desire to recite a simple prayer. Say, "Jesus, thank you for dying on the cross for my sins. Thank you for being my Lord and Savior." Again, make sure your life's covered from what Christ did on the cross. He paid our sin debt in full. Desire to subscribe to my ministry channel via YouTube. Thank you. Also, under the search Rob Wood One, and many of the ministry videos where I do talk about the Bible, Christianity, etc. Friends, the Lord loves you. Be blessed.